So for right now, we'll start. Welcome everybody. Good morning. It's about 10 o'clock, July 13th, Wednesday, and this is our July YPN meeting. Um, this is the first. We've tried to do this go-to networking, go-to meeting, having our committee meetings online. This is the first try. Obviously, it looks like we're having some issues, so I decided just to go ahead and make a recording of the whole meeting now, and I could share it with you guys later. I do have Sarah, our vice chair, who's joining us as well. Thank you, Sarah. And Sarah, if you have anything to say for right now, you could always just send me a message, and I could relay what you'd like to say. But for the most part, what I'm going to do is go down our agenda for the next couple months. First off, I wanted to start off with the speed networking that we had last month. We had a good turnout, roughly around 30 people, and we collected around $300 for the Boys and Girls Club, along with sports gear that people were dropping off. So that was a pretty decent start to our campaign that we're doing for the next 2 months in raising funds and equipment for the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Paula, Fillmore, and Piru. We wish we would have had a better turnout, but unfortunately, it was graduation week, I think, or somewhere around there. And from the sounds of it, there was a lot of other events that week, and people weren't showing up. So, but again, I want to thank everyone who was there, who supported. I think it was great. It was actually a perfect amount of people to do the networking because I had a chance to sit in the seating that was set up for the event, and it was perfect. So I wanted to thank everyone involved. I wanted to thank Sarah. I wanted to thank Vanessa Rice for being the coordinator of the event, and everyone else who showed up. So thank you guys. Um, Going on to this whole Boys and Girls Club thing. June, we started the collection campaign to try to collect sports gear, and we had 3 drop-off joints. But unfortunately, we haven't had that big of a success with that. I don't know if it's lack of promotion or just people that don't have time to go to the store and buy something and then deliver it. And I was kind of thinking what we can do to make it better, smoother for the person that's donating, to make it easier on them to just make an effort and get something done for the sake of the association. So what I've decided to do for the month of July, we're updating the flyer, and we're going to create a GoFundMe page, which should be live in the next day or so. And we're going to have a new flyer, and what we're gonna try to do is just raise funds online. Our goal is probably to raise, I don't know. I call the Boys and Girls Club, and they tell me they have around 300 students that go to their facilities. So if we want to get the kids a backpack each with supplies, I don't know. You're roughly looking at around $50 per student, and our goal would be around 15,000. I know it's a big number, but if we really put our minds to it, and with the success rate that GoFundMe has with regards to easy access for people to donate money, I don't see how this cannot be an achieved amount. With that being said, what we would do is we would collect the money, and at the time we can either do a couple things: donate the money to Boys and Girls Club, or we go ahead and we buy equipment, sports gear, not sports gear, school supplies, for every child in the Boys and Girls Club system. Whether it be a backpack with some supplies, pencils, pads, stuff that they need nowadays. I think that would be good, and we would take it upon ourselves to go ahead and buy the items. Maybe we could do it in bulk, get a better rate. But all this we could decide as we get closer to it. Like I said, our goal is just to raise money for them. And the other thing that I wanted to mention, this is an NAR initiative. It's a National Association of Realtors promotion that all realtors are being involved in their state and their community throughout the country. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to tie that in with the California Association of Realtors month of giving, which is in August. And basically, CAR, YPN networks throughout the state uh, basically do a promotion of giving back to the community that we serve. So I figured, since we're already concentrated on Boys and Girls Club, we could do that as well. So we'd be handling the NAR initiative and also the CAR initiative, which I think would be pretty cool. So that's what's happening right now. All I ask you guys is to check your email in the next couple days for the revised flyer, and the link to the GoFundMe campaign. And if you guys could start posting this online, start, a lot of you guys go to different offices every day. If you could just uh, ask, I'm going to contact all the brokers in each office to see if they can make an effort to share this with their agents. But again, because it's an NAR CAR initiative, that I think we should be able to get the support that we need, at least from the brokerages, to get the word out. So that's what's happening with that. Also, I wanted to talk about Vino for Vets. Sarah Kenny's been heading that. I wish I could have you on the mic, Sarah, but I don't see you live right now. We're gonna have to work on this later. But I did speak with Sarah yesterday, last night, and basically we have the blueprint on getting the press release started, actually finalized. I spoke with our flyer designer Manny a couple days ago, and he's designing the flyer draft along with the basically template for our PR press release and our package with our donation tiers for all the sponsors that we're going to be having. That way, it looks professional, and you guys have something in hand when you are going out and asking for sponsorships, baskets, or going to the wineries or the food vendors to try to get people involved. I see Michael Padilla join us. Thanks, Mike, for joining us. So now I feel better because I know it works. But anyhow, Mike, we were just going through the meeting. I'm just recording this now, and I'll be sharing it with the whole committee after for those that weren't able to attend today. But anyways, with the Vino for Vets, we do have a meeting scheduled for later this week, but we've decided that we're just going to have. We had a committee meeting last month, last month, and we discussed our plan. But we thought it was too many people there to kind of make the decisions to make the Vino for Vets go forward. So what we're doing is we're just going to have a select few of people there, and then from there we will share with the whole committee and then ask for the help as we need it. So that's what we're doing. That should be on the 17th of July. We're going to be meeting at the Poinsettia Pavilion, I think at 4 o'clock or sometime around there. So that's what's happening. Again, these are the big things that we're doing. And lastly, I wanted to mention the Christmas in July event. Michael, I know you guys are pushing the hell out of that, and that's going to be today at the Copacabana at the Ventura Beach Harbor. So this is going to be for the Christmas in July event, and we'd love to see everyone's support. If you can make it, please go ahead and do so. I don't have the flyer in front of me, but I think it starts somewhere in the afternoon. I think around 3 or 4. But anyhow, that's the meeting. It's about what 12, no 10:06. So I had about an 8-minute spiel, and hopefully for those that just joined us, you got the tail end of it, but you'll be able to see the recording as I share it. Hopefully this is something that we can continue doing at least 6 times out of the 12 months that we get together. I thought this would be a good way to have the meetings and have productive meetings and still not interfere too much with your day-to-day businesses. So with that being said, I wanted to thank everyone for being a part of this, for pushing forward on what our agenda is. But again, we do really, really need your help on these next couple months with regards to the Boys and Girls Club campaign and the CAR Month of Giving, YPN Month of Giving in August, which is all tied in with Boys and Girls Club. So with that being said, I wanted to thank everyone again for watching this. And if you have any questions, please email the group at vccarypn.july2016.meeting. And I think that's it. So this is our first trial run, and we'll see how it goes from here. I think we're going to have to do this in person next month and have everyone connect through there and just kind of test it out. But for the most part, we're ready to go. So we'll keep in touch. We'll keep you guys posted on our progress. But thank you guys again. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.